Yes, people, white football here, and welcome back to Arsenal Previews, a show where we preview every single Arsenal game. Today we are previewing match week 10 of the Premier League, Leicester City versus Arsenal. If you're new around here, if you enjoy Arsenal and football related content, please consider subscribing on my road to 700. If you're new to this show, this is where we go through the TV channel, the background info, team news, predicted starting lineup, a predicted score at the end, so you know everything ahead of the fixture. This is of course Arsenal and Leicester's both their 10th Premier League match, and looking at the table first, I'm going to start with that. Both sides are actually coming in with decent form. Both sides have got great form. Both sides started the season very, very slowly, but have started to pick up some fixtures where both on the same points and have had the same results: 4 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses, but Leicester having a better goal difference than us. So in many ways, there's 6 points between the two sides, one that can really take over from the other side and really assert their dominance. The TV channel for the game is on BT Sport, because it was being shown the early kickoff on Saturday, 12:30, Saturday the 30th of October, with coverage starting at 12 p.m. on BT Sport. It is a home game for Leicester City and away game for Arsenal, so it's being shown at the King Power Stadium in Leicester. And if you don't have BT Sport and if you don't go to the game, you may be able to find the stream on Twitter or on Total Sportec, for example. Those places are good options to find the game. But yeah, it is being televised. Thankfully, it's not one of the 3 p.m. games. BT Sport 12:30. Both sides need to pick up a win, really. Let's get into the team news now. Leicester City team news wise, Jamie Vardy will play. Unfortunately for us, he got taken off against Brentford after the first half, but Brendan Rodgers has assured the press that he will be back in time to play Arsenal, which is bad news for Arsenal because the man always seems to score against us. So look, he's lined up, but it's just extra test for the defenders. Other team news for Leicester City is that Mark Albrighton, Wesley Fofana, Wilfred Ndidi and Wilfred Ndidi, those 4 will not play. Of course, they're injured. Fofana had a horrid injury at the start of, just before the season started in pre-season. He's been out the whole season. Ndidi missing obviously will be a big miss for them alongside Albrighton and James Justin. So hopefully Arsenal can take advantage of that. In terms of Arsenal team news, we've had a bit of a bug go around. Mari is out. Odegaard is also out. I was questioning why he wasn't playing. It turns out it's a bug. And Ben White had to come off due to illness, but hopefully he's back in time for this match, and Arteta ensured that the injury he had was very, very minor. And then, of course, Kieran Tierney had a bruised ankle, so he may not be able to make it back in time, which means Nuno Tavares might have to start instead. Xhaka's out for long term, but everyone else is fit at Arsenal Football Clubs. Let's get into the predicted lineup for Arsenal now. For me, in goal, it has to go back to Aaron Ramsdale. Leno had a decent game in midweek, but Ramsdale's just a different kettle of fish right now. His distribution is absolutely amazing. It's what takes him apart from Leno for me, because shot-stopping wise, Leno actually might even have the edge over Ramsdale, shot-stopping purely, but the distribution, the way we can play on the counter and play faster with Ramsdale is night and day, honestly. So for me, he has to start. Right back, Tomiyasu. His last away game against Brighton, he struggled quite a lot. So this is his second away game that he really needs to step up now. And he's had a bit of, he had a taste on the Brighton, what it's like to go away in the Premier League. He really needs to step up now and prove that the form he's shown at home, away from home, because that's when we need him most. Centre-back wise, hopefully Ben White's going to come back, so I'm going to put him right centre-back. Honestly, the way this guy carries the football out from defence is so underrated, man. So underrated. I haven't seen a better ball-carrying centre-back across the whole league, to be honest. And I know it's only been a few games, and I'm not judging him and saying he's going to be the best, because defending wise, there's still question marks, don't get me wrong, but the way he brings the ball out from defence, I can see why we signed him for 50 million now. The way he can spray that ball out, the way he can dribble with it, it's unbelievable, the way he does from centre-back. The man next to him, of course, Gabriel, so underrated this season. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's transformed this Arsenal defence since he's come back. Remember, we've only lost 3 games, and that was at the start of the season when we did not have Gabriel. Since Gabriel's been back, we've been unbeaten. I hope I don't jinx it for today, for the Leicester game, but he's been so good in defence and been one of the reasons why we actually had a great defensive record. Bar those first 3 games, our defensive record has been absolutely amazing. Almost immaculate. So yeah, big shout out to Gabriel because he's been amazing. Left back wise, I'm going to go for Nuno Tavares again. Now, he had an excellent game versus Aston Villa. The problem for me is Nuno Tavares is way better going forward than he is defending. And away from home, he's going to be tested defensively. And I don't know if he's the best player for that. We really need to show and see his defensive side of the game. The fact that he got rested in midweek makes me think that Tierney won't be fit in time for this game, which means Nuno Tavares will start at left back. But who knows? Either way, I'm excited to see Nuno Tavares. The way when this man runs, it's like he goes like a Porsche, like a Ferrari. He just absolutely accelerates. He's electric on the football. He's electric off the football running as well. So yeah, great chance for him as well. Centre mids wise, right centre mid, Thomas Partey will come back into the team. Had a nice rest in midweek. we need to wrap Partey in cotton wool a bit because we know his injury history. But if he can get some games on this belt, some consistency, we're going to see the best from him. We already saw him score against Aston Villa, his first goal. He almost scored a few goals, to be fair, a couple of headers, and he hit the post as well. So yeah, if we can start to see Partey hit his optimum level, he will transform this Arsenal football team. I have no doubt about it. A prime Thomas Partey gets into any midfield in the Premier League, in my opinion. The man next to him, I'm going to go with Lokonga as well. I was a bit pessimistic over having Lokonga and Partey in the same side, but they proved me wrong against Aston Villa. Them two were brilliant next to each other. So if they can replicate that form against Leicester, that'd be amazing. I'm saying all these players based on their game against Aston Villa, when in reality, Arsenal, we're a lottery football club. We're night and day. You have no clue what's going to happen. One day, we might have an Arsenal like the Invincibles turn up. The other day, we'll have an Arsenal like they're playing in League 2 or League 1 turn up. You have absolutely no idea what Arsenal is going to turn up. So you'd be mad to predict the game like this and predict what players are going to turn up. But if he is anything like the Aston Villa game, we've got a great chance of winning this football match. In terms of the attackers now, cam-wise, I'm going to go for Emile Smith-Rowe. I'm guessing Ødegaard will sit out this game as well, considering he is kind of like, has still got the illness. So yeah, I'm going to put Emile Smith-Rowe cam. To be fair, Emile Smith-Rowe cam, left wing, right wing, he's amazing. Jamie Carragher said it on Friday Night Football. When he carries the ball, he's one of the best players in the league at carrying the football. And I actually see it as well. His turn on the ball and the way he dribbles with it. It's just his final decision making. He needs to tighten that up and he'll be an elite footballer. I see him get into positions and I just see him the final pass. He's capable of taking the final pass and the final shot. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes he shoots when he should pass and pass when he should shoot, in my opinion. So if he just ties out, but that will come with age. He's still a young boy. He's still learning his trade. And when that comes, he'll be an excellent footballer. Right wing, of course, Bukayo Saka. Come on, man. If he's fit, he's playing every game. He's just that catalyst. He's just that boy. He's a star player. He's a franchise player. He is the man that transforms Arsenal from, let's be honest, that him and Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe transform Arsenal from an average team to an exciting team. Them two players that make us exciting. So yeah, if Saka's got a chance to play, he's going to be playing. Even if he had to, of course, he got taken off against Crystal Palace, but he seemed alright against Aston Villa. And then obviously he's set out midweek against Leeds, so hopefully he should be alright for this game against Leicester. Left wing wise, I'm going to go for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I think you know what I'm going with here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang against Aston Villa, he didn't imprint himself on the game a lot, but like I always say with Aubameyang, if he doesn't score, he doesn't prove a lot, but he scored and he was pressing. That was the big thing for me. He pressed. He looks like a different player with Lacazette in the team. And from the left wing, he had a couple chances. It wasn't as prominent as he would be if he would down the middle, but I don't mind that, to be honest, because the man I'm putting down at striker is Alex Lacazette. Away from home, Alex Lacazette is a different player. He brings that. At home, he's good as well, don't get me wrong, but away from home, he brings that stability, just holding the football. Against Brighton, when Lacazette came on the pitch, we looked better with him on the pitch than we did without him in those like 20-30 minutes he was on the pitch. Just that stability, just that hold-up play, just that link-up play is pivotal away from home. Those times when you're not going to get the ball a lot and you need to just hold the ball and be comfortable under possession. Someone like Lacazette will be amazing, just so the ball can stick up front. So yeah, I'm going to put him to round off my team. That is my predicted Arsenal lineup. As always, leave me a comment section down below if you agree or disagree with my predicted lineup. And while you're down there, leave me in the comment section down below your score prediction for this match. And whoever gets the exact score right will get shouted out after on Arsenal reviews. So yeah, I guess it's time now to get into my score prediction for this game. Tough game to call because it is, like I said before, a 6 points in terms of both sides really need the victory, because whoever gets it, they can make a push at that top 4 spot depending on I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not going to get top 4 because we ain't got enough points, but we'll make a push for it. We'll get up to the 5th, 6th spot. But I am going to go for a narrow Arsenal win. Yeah, I'm confident in the boys. I know I shouldn't be, considering that Arsenal just night and day. We won against Aston Villa. We'll probably draw or lose this game, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win, tight Arsenal win. Very, very optimistic, and hopefully Arsenal can pull it off. As always, if you're new around here, if you enjoy Arsenal and football-related content, this is the place to be. Why football. So please consider subscribing on my road to 700, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.